Ah, the grand spectacle of global politics, where alliances shift like the sands of a desert storm, and the air is thick with the aroma of tariffs and trade wars. In the latest episode of this international drama, we find our neighbors to the north, the Canadians, deciding that perhaps it's time to keep their loonies and toonies closer to home. Yes, folks, it appears that a whopping 90% of Canadian tourists have decided to cancel their trips to the U.S., leaving our good American businesses wondering where all the plaid-clad, maple syrup-loving visitors went. Now, let's be honest. What's a little vacation boycott between friends? After all, isn't tourism just about braving the long lines at Disney World or enjoying an overpriced latte at a Manhattan cafe? Well, not anymore. It seems our Canadian brethren are using their vacation plans as a political statement. Imagine that. In a world where we're used to politics being as straightforward as a game of 3D chess, this move certainly adds a new layer of irony. The root of this exodus, you ask? It appears that trade tensions and a chorus of less-than-friendly rhetoric from politicians have turned the friendly border between the U.S. and Canada into a symbol of discontent. Who knew that a simple road trip could become the battleground for expressing national pride? It's almost poetic. Our hotelier friend Sterling Morse in Maine is feeling the pinch, as are many other businesses that relied on the annual influx of Canadian tourists. These tourists, bless their polite hearts, contributed a cool $1.2 billion to the economy annually. But alas, the political winds have shifted, and with it goes the steady stream of loonies that filled the coffers of many a local business. Now, while this is a harsh lesson in the fragility of economic dependence, it also begs the question, is tourism still just tourism, or has it become a new form of diplomatic dialogue? I'm sure our viewers have plenty of thoughts on this topic, so why not share them in the comments below? And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on how the world continues to make us chuckle in disbelief. But wait, there's more. Let's not forget our favorite disruptor of markets and social norms, Mr. Elon Musk. Tesla, the crown jewel of American innovation, is facing a bit of a cold shoulder in Europe. It seems that the European market is not too keen on Musk's political leanings, especially his cozy relationship with far-right parties. This has Tesla's market share in Norway doing a nosedive quicker than you can say ludicrous mode. In fact, Denmark's pension fund decided to sell all its Tesla shares, citing Musk's refusal to play nice with labor unions. That's right, folks. Even the land of Hygge and pastries is giving Tesla the side-eye. Meanwhile, European competitors like Volkswagen and Toyota are seizing the opportunity to woo consumers with competitively priced models that don't come with a side of political controversy. Oh, the irony of it all. And while we're on the subject of irony, let's talk about Canada's newfound fondness for European military equipment. Yes, instead of turning to their southern neighbors for defense supplies, Canada is shopping across the pond. With the EU-Canada Free Trade Agreement boosting bilateral trade by 60% since 2017, it's clear that the Great White North is diversifying its alliances. It's like a game of geopolitical poker, and Canada is holding a wild card. Meanwhile, President Trump, ever the champion of American interests, is not taking this lying down. In a move that surprised absolutely no one, he's reimposed tariffs on steel and aluminum, leaving the EU and Canada scrambling to respond. The EU, in a show of retaliatory flair, has targeted key American exports from Republican strongholds. It's almost like watching a tennis match, with each side lobbing tariffs back and forth across the Atlantic. As the world continues to turn and the political landscape shifts like a surrealist painting, one can't help but wonder what the future holds. Will the U.S. adjust its course to mend fences, or will it double down on its protectionist policies? And what about Canada and the EU? Are they setting the stage for a global realignment that sidelines the U.S.? Well, dear viewers, the answers to these questions are as elusive as a Canadian apology. But fear not, we'll be here to untangle the web of international relations with a healthy dose of wit and satire. So what do you think? Are we witnessing the dawn of a new world order? Or is it just another day in the unpredictable realm of geopolitics? Let us know in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe for more tales from the front lines of global absurdity.